Week 13, VC Playmakers are back. We got the champ, Aaron Roski, lovingly called Cowboy Roski by the champ. And back again, Chelsea, lights out, in first place, Wisdom.
Oh, that's right.
Must
Yes,
be
I know.
nice.
Does feel nice.
Nice
But
having a
number one
winner
is
on the podcast.
dangerous.
The only one that's locked in on this podcast for playoffs.
None of us may make it except Chelsea. That's
Yeah,
the
that's true.
other.
Oh, really? I'm the only
Mhm.
one. Why? Don't I
No,
have
from this group,
same-
from the group right now.
Oh, from this
Yeah.
group. Right. Yeah.
I mean,
Got it.
there's two people
Well,
locked in. Just
I'll tell you
know,
what it's like
different
on the
directions.
next one. I'll tell you what it feels like on the next one.
Yeah, you gotta let us know the next time. But yeah, you're safe until playoffs start. It would appear, except for buys, maybe you need the buy. Get the buy.
That's true.
I didn't
Does the buy
realize
really
that.
work in your favor, though?
I mean, I get to rest my muscles.
I mean,
Obviously.
if your
My
team
eye
lays an egg
muscles.
on the buy, that's the benefit
That's
of
the
your
benefit.
team doesn't show up. You just don't
But
know.
I just wonder, though, like, presumably if you have good players on good teams, they're more likely to rest later on after the bye, right? Like, I wonder, like, how helpful.
The
I mean, you don't have to
fantasy
play.
buy is make believe. It impacts the players zero.
Zero. Yeah.
It's just
I
for
don't know.
it's just
They,
for
they,
us.
they know what's on the line.
It's
Yours
They know
just,
what's
do.
on the line.
it's just to
Yours
reduce
do.
your mental health stress.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. I think the commissioner's not here, and that's who I played. But I'll share a screen and we'll get into some of these matchups here.
All right.
Oh, that's right. Chelsea and Aaron played each other.
Oh, that's
That was
right.
close.
Why
It
don't we
was
do
That was-
so close.
That
Oh,
was
do that
really
one
close. I
first.
was like, no, I'm not losing. I'm not losing.
Oh, I was like, yes, I have a shot at the playoffs, maybe, if everyone else loses.
Oh, so Chelsea knocked you out of anything. Got it.
Yep,
Oh,
was it.
really?
that was it. I mean,
I'd pour one out for you, but I don't have a drink.
you know,
Well, I have to say, I was expecting to see Shador Sanders here, but I see Lamar Jackson.
You-
So what happened?
Yeah.
what happened is I put all my chips to the middle of the table. I went with the person I drafted pretty high, number 2 overall, and I was like, hey, let's ride with my guy. It's the Cincinnati Bengals. It's Lamar Jackson, arguably the greatest, in-season quarterback ever, statistically speaking. And he scored, I guess you could say, 0.5 points because he cost me 6 points overall. So what a fantastic performance. Lamar, I appreciate it for single-handedly losing me this season.
3 turnovers. That hurt. I bet you were feeling okay, though, because Gibbs did not go crazy. 11
Oh, no.
points, pedestrian.
When Gibbs didn't go off, I was actually watching that game. I was like, holy Toledo's. Montgomery outscored Gibbs. I got a chance. And all my matchups were just hitting and hitting and hitting. I'm like, I got this. And then
Yeah,
we
my
didn't got
my
this.
stud didn't like JSN. I don't think he put 4.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He
That's
put up 4 points.
crazy.
Yeah.
And look at
And
Rice.
then they were up so much that I think they just pulled him. So
But see, that's the thing. That's your stud. You're not going to bench him, like, regardless of the matchup or whatever. There's a
never.
handful of players, maybe even more, that regardless of the matchup, you're not going to
Yeah.
bench him. Yeah,
it's number 1 rule: start your
Mhm.
studs.
exactly.
Brock Bowers, that was the nail in the coffin for me, honestly. Like, he
Oh,
just
yeah.
kept
Yeah,
getting points and
was.
getting the points and getting points. I'm all stop. Please.
That catch,
His
though, that catch
one-handed
was
catch.
nice. That
Yep.
was nice. Yeah.
Yep. If he wouldn't
There were
have
a
made
couple of
that
those.
catch, Aaron would have won.
Yeah, true.
He got a touchdown on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I to your point earlier, I kind of put my chips on Shador. Like, I put Harold in there. I was like, you know what? The connection will be there. And it was better than Hunter Henry. I was like, I'm not going to ride it again. He already did his one attempt for the year, and I'm out.
He did pretty good, didn't he?
Yeah. Touchdown. We had a fumble. 1 fumble lost.
Aaron, you learned from my Fields mistake, huh?
Yeah, I tried. And then, I mean, the only thing really I could have done, I had no faith in Ramondre Stevens. I'm like, dude, if you look at my matchup, I had RB2s to everything Chelsea's RB1s. Like, I was destined
Yeah.
to lose. Like, and then Drake May, he just did it. He just kept chipping away at it, and, the rest is history.
So if you'd have played Marvin Harrison instead of Wandale, he still would have lost.
The big one was Ramondre over Tracy.
Yeah.
For the running
Yeah,
back.
Yeah.
That's
And
a
that's
hard
tough
one.
The only thing I could
because
have done.
it was like one or the other. Henderson's been the guy, and then you never know. It's a coin flip when it comes to the Patriots.
And then the Giants, their other quarterback, I can't remember, or quarterback, running back, can't remember his name right now, but he
Singletary.
scored.
Singletary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He scored. So, I mean, he got points. I would have won if I had that, but it is what it is. I'm officially out. I brought what will
I haven't
not
seen
be
her
in
in
a
a while.
position
This is pretty.
very much longer. This is it was nice having you for this past year.
Lights Out might be on there next. That's how it
Yeah,
seems like
that's
it's
true.
going.
I mean, right below me
Yes.
because I'm the OG champ, but you know,
Right.
had a good run.
Yes, of course. Thank you for pointing that out. Here's me. I'm not
I mean, that is a heartbreaking way to lose, Aaron. Just knowing that a play here or there, Brock Bowers not making that amazing catch would have kept you alive for another week, I think.
What? And I think I want to say almost to like 4 minutes left in the Patriots game, I was ahead by like 0.5 or something stupid. I was like, oh, let's go. This could be an amazing pod. And then it was a great one for Chelsea.
It was a close one. Yeah.
Well, because they started using Henderson more toward the end of the game. He had I think maybe the last couple drives, not huge, but he ripped off like a run for 30. Yeah.
May was still throwing the ball.
Yeah.
Even when I don't think they needed to, but yeah.
That's what I was hoping. I was like, hey, like maybe they'll take him out to preserve him and not get injured. And they're just like, nah, we're gonna keep it going.
Yeah, foot on throat. Yeah. Well, and May had a touchdown called back. I think it was holding or something like that. So he would have had more points too. Yep. So yeah.
Well, I hope at this point you win it all because I lost to the eventual champion.
There you go.
I lost to the eventual champion.
Thank you, Aaron. Podcast ends. There we go.
Good night, everybody.
You guys. It was fantastic.
I can't co-sign this. I can't co-sign it. I'm fighting for my life over here.
I mean, going first place always makes me really nervous.
Yeah.
And if I don't stay in first place, I would be okay with that going into the playoffs. Right? Is one more week, right?
Yeah, one more week.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, when the regular season finished last year, were you in first place?
I can't remember, honestly.
Okay. I thought you were in first place, Chris. No?
I think
so. Skylar was in first place, honestly.
Oh, maybe Skylar
I want to say that.
Because I started out slow. I had like 3 or 4 losses, and then my team kind of kicked into gear.
That's right. All
right, Rosky, you want to do yours?
Let's do it.
You got the win, right? I mean, am I remembering that correctly?
Barely, but I did.
Oh, you took out, as the commission likes to call him, Unk?
Yeah. Yeah, with Dart only putting up 13 points.
Yeah.
Hey, but
problem.
But he needs to learn how to
change his name.
And he needs to learn how to get out of bounds. Well, to what name? What should we change it to?
Battering ram? I don't know. Look at RJ Harvey. Wow, good job. And Pete We Trust getting him in there.
Nico,
but Saquon. Ugh.
Yeah, I have Saquon in another league, and it's not working out for sure. Look at Puka though, man. I hate Stafford, man. I'll just say I hate Stafford. Puka does all the early good work, does all the garbage work, all the setting up the plays, and who gets a touchdown?
Adams.
Devontae. Yep.
I have him in my other league. It's awesome.
Oh man, yeah, it must be nice.
It is.
I have him in no leagues.
Puka's one-handed catch?
Yeah, that was nice. That was a nice catch
too.
Which
one's better, Puka's or Brock's?
I kind of like Puka's a little better.
I think but he did. Brock's are both amazing.
Yeah, but he
there was another one.
Yeah,
one-hand catch.
The Commanders.
Burks, I think.
Burks.
Yeah,
Burks.
Yes,
that was
good
too.
That one was very good.
That one was the best one. Yeah, for sure, that one was the best one. Mr. Lamb Chop's prime rib finally came through with the touchdown, which I'm happy to see. Even though Pickens still ate, that's another situation I kind of don't like because Pickens.
The Cowboys are having a resurgence. I'm scared of CD going into the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, you won't have to worry about him because I'm pretty much out. But we'll get to that.
You?
Not yet.
We'll get to that in the end because there's a lot of that needs to happen for me to survive and make it through. McBride still good with
monster.
I mean, is he your MVP?
I think
Absolutely.
At this point, yeah.
Come on.
I think at this point he is, for sure. Yeah. I would have said Puka early on, but after he got hurt, it just went downhill. But yeah, I think for now it's McBride for sure.
Is he tight end 1 still?
I believe so.
think so. We can check that here in a minute. I would assume that he is.
Yeah.
And then you had McConkey versus Johnston, so Charger versus Charger.
Mhm.
You come out on that one.
And he got the touchdown first too. And then my bench, which Aaron so
J-Lo.
kindly pointed it out on Thursday that he was going off. Well, I was at Disneyland because I was at Disneyland and on Thanksgiving.
Oh wow, how
yeah.
was
It was nice up until I found out Jameson went off. So thanks,
Ruined
Aaron.
your day.
that?
Yeah. So I mean, I had McConkey, I had Lamb, and Puka. Do you bench him for Jameson? Probably not. Especially after he threw up a goose egg last week, and I think he only went off because Amon-Ra got hurt. Otherwise, I don't see him really going
For
off
sure.
the way he did.
Yeah,
But
he's unpredictable.
yeah, that was a great performance. So if Amon-Ra's out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play. I'm roll with them this week.
So you got Thursday. You
Yeah.
got Lamb Thursday night. Lions Cowboys. J-Mo's going in.
I at this point in time right now, yes,
I would.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gonna.
Gotta play the hot hand.
Yeah, especially if Amon-Ra's out. If he's not out, if he plays, I might hesitate there. But it's still a gamble because he could still not play a lot of snaps, or he might not be. It might be a decoy. So
And with
We'll see.
McConkey, if Herbert misses time with the broken
Yeah.
metatarsal, is Trey Lance
Yeah.
gonna be good enough to get him the ball? I'm curious at what Lance will look like if he gets to play.
yeah,
I
If he did
mean,
not work in the Niners system, come on now.
No.
got-
He's more mature though now.
Oh yeah.
true.
he is. He
Thank
is
you,
more
Chelsea.
mature. Yeah. See, no, I mean, Trey Lance I think he got dealt a bad hand coming into the NFL. No, but I think Herbert had the surgery. If he can, they're gonna play him. Like
I think so, too.
I
He's
would
tough, too.
prefer.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Trey Lance, like see what he can do. I kind of wish they let him finish that drive at least. But yeah, I can't see them sitting him. So I think
Herbert
McConkey's
coming out,
probably
though,
a
I mean,
good call.
that is a stud move. Is like he's a winner. He wants to get it out there and play. So I respect that a lot.
Yeah,
I know. I was like, take my hand, Herbert. I'm not using it.
I don't need my left hand.
Everything will be fine.
Here's my
I
energy.
don't know.
All right, let's see. My terrible news. Let's look at my matchup. And I have to lose to the commish too. I mean, the worst person to lose to. Eric, I'm talking to you, bro.
Hey, at least he didn't have to gloat on the pod for you.
Yeah,
he
true.
saved you
That's
that.
maybe that's a win. I mean, he just beat me down almost by 50 points, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Is that
Um,
the beat of the week?
It might be. Bijan Robinson, 30 points. I don't think any of my running backs
Oh,
scored a
man.
touchdown. I played 4 of them, and my
Oh.
receivers didn't either, and nor did my tight end. My,
Oh,
my
no.
only touchdowns came from Joe Burrow's return, so I got 2. But yeah, it's Jacobs back from injury. The Colts, they have some tough matchups. So Taylor, I may have been riding a high for a little bit. We'll see. And then Judkins is getting the lion's share of the carries in Cleveland. Just, they not really moving the ball that great against the Niners. And then Rico Dowdle and Hubbard, total timeshare. It's like the Bears with Monongai and Swift.
Mm-hmm.
But I
I
did
feel like
have a
that's
touchdown on the
just
bench.
Hubbard. He's always
Yeah.
in that situation. Oh, your bench.
I benched Justin Jefferson, though. That was the thing. I did it
Wow.
the morning of. I just,
Interesting.
What a call.
That was a
I
good
mean,
call.
but I had put it. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, it's 6 more
It was
points.
more points.
I would have lost by more. All right, let's
But
take a
you
look
had
at.
the gumption to do it. Like honestly, I was thinking about benching Lamar for Stafford. Stafford's been on one, but like I couldn't. It was the Bengals.
Oh, you would have won. You
I
would've
know,
won.
but it was the Bengals and Lamar Jackson. You can't
Yeah.
sit that. Which brings me to my next thing.
Division.
If I were to cut Lamar right now,
No,
who's
you can't
starting
do
him?
that. No, you
Who-
can't do that.
But no, let's say,
Uh-uh.
would you start him right now as your starting quarterback? As
I mean,
bad as he's been playing?
I wouldn't. Right? I Burrow, so I'm not gonna.
That's
do
what I'm
that.
saying. Like,
Well-
you say you can't do that, and then you think about it, you're like, well, actually, he's actually terrible. I wouldn't even play him.
I have Dart on a bye week, so maybe. So drop him. Let's see.
See,
Let's find out.
that'd be good for Roski, right? Yeah, potentially.
I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Don't
Would you, Chelsea? Would
No
you
funny
play
business.
Lamar over Drake May right now?
no.
No.
May's consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
May's consistent. Like
Well, it's not
even
even
on a
collusion
bad
then.
week. Yeah.
It's not even collusion. All right, let's look at Chelsea's better news. We'll just keep that rolling for her. First place, there it is. And top point getter, too. So,
Yeah.
Oof.
yep. Rodrigo
Yes.
slides into second place. So, he was
Rodrigo.
the biggest scorer for
It's
the
funny.
week. Yeah.
It's funny he hasn't changed his name back.
He lost. Did he lose last week?
He
Or
did.
did he win? Is
No, he won. He won.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Oh, so he's been winning.
He was
with
our
that
highest
name.
scorer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's been winning. So it's a lucky name. Okay.
And if you look, I don't know why it doesn't show it on my computer, but if you look on the the app, so the top 4 have clinched playoff spots.
Yeah.
So Lights Out, Rodrigo, Watt, and then Birds of Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
And then sadly, let's just scroll down to him. 10th place has been eliminated from contention.
No.
Out.
Poor
You
puppy.
know, from hero to zero, just like that.
Hey,
He's still a
but
hero in our book.
this is
Oh,
what I was
thanks.
saying. I have a slight chance, and I mean like a 0.001% chance, because Chris and Rudy are both 6 and 7, so I can only catch them up. So if Eric wins, he's already in for sure. If Chris, and I think I play Rudy actually, so I need to obviously beat Rudy, and then I need Chris to lose. But even if Chris loses, look at his points for it.
You
Like,
need
I need
over
to-
100
I need-
points?
massive points.
I need to outpoint him by like 80 points or something like that. And that's not happening.
That's
So-
possible.
It is,
almost
but
happened to Chris. Just kidding.
That's
I'll
where
let
it's
him start
heading.
Lamar, and you'll have a real shot.
let's do it.
It's like
Let's-
psychological warfare dropping Lamar Jackson.
Let's
That's
try
funny.
it.
I'm gonna be having nightmares all week. Yeah, I play Unk, so in Pete we trust, and then it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting just to see what the
Wait, so
added-
there's a possibility where Ung kicks both of you guys out.
yeah.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. He just needs to beat me and then score a lot of points to overlap Chris.
Nobody's safe.
Yep.
All right, best manager was Rodrigo Rodriguez. Worst manager was Watt,
Oh.
even though he scored more points than me. The beatdown, Rodrigo to Sinclairius, Birds of Vengeance. Narrow victory was the one we talked about, Lights Out and Champagne. Lowest score is me. I can't get away from the pudding, but keep it going. And then quarterback of the week, Patrick Mahomes. Running backs, Bijan. Wide receiver, A.J. Brown. We need another quote from A.J. Brock Bowers, tight end of the week. And then the bench warmers, most points, Trevor Lawrence from quarterback. DeAndre Swift, who I dropped this past week. So
saw.
I regret not putting a
I
claim.
couldn't believe that.
I know.
I thought maybe it was a mistake. And then who picked him up?
I think
David.
David did, yeah.
David, yeah. Because I had Manon guy. I was liking what he was doing better. Thinking he was going to get goal line touches. Swift had not done much. I've been in another league too. He had not done much. I'm like, I need to get another receiver. So I picked up Troy Franklin, who did nothing. And then Swift. The Bears just go off on the Eagles. So yeah, that might be a big regret for me with my other running backs struggling a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was rough. But you made an executive decision.
Yeah. Well, and I benched Jefferson too. So you win some,
You win
and
some, yeah.
you lose, you lose. That's what happens to me. It doesn't matter.
Is this your high risk league where you take a little more risk in this league than other leagues?
Not necessarily. I have 4, so it's kind of the I just kind of go with the feeling that I have of what my instincts tell me, doing a little bit of research, and yeah. But all right, let's do Shador versus Brock Purdy. I looked at the numbers. Brock had 7 more points.
Ugh, 7 points. I mean, it depends, tomatoes. If we want to look holistically, big picture, second time starting, 64% completion rate. I mean, first home appearance ever, not a stacked team, under duress the entire time, not making $250 million.
Sounds
I mean,
like a
who really
lot of
outplayed who?
excuses.
Dude was
Really
born
outplayed
with
who?
Dude was born with millions of dollars.
Thank you, Chelsea.
You're not-
Thank
You're
you.
not playing for a paycheck.
I mean, how many successful 2-point conversions did Purdy get?
That spoon is silver.
And that's
Well,
a
that
stat
being
they'll
said-
remember.
I did have to stop by Air One today and get a nice.
That looks like a nice pudding.
I know.
Yes,
That's
I figure a pudding fit for a champion. So I will go ahead and have my championship trophy and eat it here as I cry alone with my chocolate souffle mousse with
Wow.
golden kernels and a
Fancy.
crumble parfait bottom and a chocolate mousse and a deep, rich German chocolate ganache.
I think my pudding was like 4 for $1. How much does that thing cost?
Snack pack.
$5.
Snack pack.
This is a $35 chocolate pudding.
There's caviar on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Now-
Actually made from my own tears.
I owe my pudding cup obviously because so you guys can tell I'm not home. So, and I tried looking for one and I couldn't even find a fancy one. So
They don't have pudding in Sacramento.
no, I couldn't find any. At least the store I went to, and I didn't have time before the pod to go check. So
No pudding on a room service menu.
yeah, maybe I should check, huh?
Hey, order it right now.
Or
Live on the
some kind
pod.
of custard. Flan counts, right?
Yeah,
No.
flan.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
it's high end.
So yeah, I'll bring one on the next episode for sure.
I feel like the high end pudding is this is turning more into a reward instead of a
Right.
punishment.
Yeah,
Hey, I made my
yeah.
reward.
Eric's enjoying that pudding way
It's
too much.
actually delicious.
It's a cheat code.
It's like, what other bet can I lose next week?
I think if Shador would have hit Judy in the beginning of the game, that would have been a touchdown, and so I probably would have been eating pudding. But he didn't, so now you are.
So we both won.
So we both
Now, here's the other thing. I don't know if you guys saw this. The very last play, it's 4th and 26. Instead of Shador just like chucking the ball downfield just to see what happens, he decides to run and then slide. I mean, there was no chance of getting a first down, and so I'm like, dude, what are you?
What are you doing?
That's
you
rookie.
doing?
That's rookie mistake right there.
Did he not want an interception on his stats? That's the only thing I
Could
can
be.
think. Like, what
Hey,
do
that's
you-
a play out of Aaron Rodgers' book right there. I like that. Preserve those stats, young man.
got a young career.
Well, you need to win a game for anyone to care about your stats. But
exactly.
Good point.
I just feel like the Niners were never going to let him win. The Niners, even when their team doesn't look that great, it's Shanahan. He pulls out some pretty crazy plays. The coaching is there. That team got outcoached too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Stefanski, I'm surprised he still has his job. And the Browns, they had a muff fumble that we recovered. I'm saying weak, some part of the Niner team. I think they get stopped on a tush push or their version of it. Tons and tons of just mental errors and mistakes. But, well, maybe we'll save it for the wedgies. All right, let's do flex of the week. So these are the studs. Who do you want to recognize for just balling out?
I'm giving Chelsea a stud because I only care about the people who beat me, and that Bowers. Like, honestly, like, I've never had a tight end get that many points before. So,
Well, Bowers is technically, I think he's like their wide receiver one.
Pretty much.
Also
Oh,
on
for
that
sure.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
well, you should have to put him in a wide receiver position. Then that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, no, Bowers for sure. I mean, 2 weeks ago he came back and he went off.
Mhm.
And last week not much, but yeah, I mean he's the only good thing on that team.
Yeah.
I actually feel bad for him because that's going to be a short career.
Yeah.
The Raiders look so bad. Poor Geno Smith. So yes, Brock Bowers is the one. I don't like the Raiders, and he's the only Raider I think I've ever had in fantasy on my team, and I'm proud of it. I will take that. I will redraft him all day.
Oh, have to.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think that's the first time we've heard someone say, "Well, redraft." It's usually a lot of no Ravens will ever be drafted again.
Oh yeah.
Hunter Henry will never be drafted again.
You say
As
that.
he still sits on
You
your
say
team.
that.
Hey, who played the last game? I put all my chips in the Fannin Shador.
Well, I
Right.
gotta go with Jamison Williams, 144 yards, one
A
touchdown,
bench
and
flex.
20 some points on my bench. I think
Yeah.
26. But yeah, I mean, again, Amon-Ra was out, so I think that had a lot to do with it. So, but JMO for sure is, and I'm hoping he repeats that this week because I do plan on starting him if Amon-Ra is out. If he's not, I got to consider my options. But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the Lions have depth.
Mm-hmm.
When their number one goes out, their backup is so good, is
Yeah.
solid, and could be a wide receiver one on another team.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Aaron and Chelsea, you both want Brock Bowers, or Aaron, your flex was for Chelsea?
For me
That's
as a
definitely-
person,
That's what I
Well,
felt
yeah,
like.
I mean, he put me out of my misery. I played Chelsea and lost. It's just fitting that,
Okay.
I give her team the respect.
I respect that
Appreciate
you're
that, Aaron.
taking the loss like a true champ,
Hey,
even though those days are numbered. I'm
3
gonna
years is
go
what the father has said.
3 years. Yeah, I don't know. I gotta go the Bears offensive line.
Mhm.
You can see the stats of Monangai and Swift just running all day long, but
Yeah.
then I was watching breakdown of the plays. The offensive line was moving those Eagles defenders so far out of the play, like 5 yards. And that's why those guys were so open to make those long runs. They manhandled the Eagles. The Eagles, who have been known for stellar defense, these high draft picks out of Georgia, I think. And so I think that was
And
really
young.
impressive. And
Yeah.
young,
They got
yeah.
some young
They're young.
players. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's a flex. They stomped the Eagles. I mean, that was embarrassing. 200-yard rushers, and you're a defending Super Bowl champ. Ouch.
I'll add to that Ben Johnson. That's
Yeah.
the Ben Johnson effect,
Mhm.
man. And then his little stunt he pulled in the locker room. So he was like, apparently, right, there was like a radio that's at the radio station that said if he takes his shirt off after a win in a primetime game, they'll give free like hot dogs to everybody that day. And he did it on Thanksgiving. What a guy, huh?
What a champ.
What a charitable,
Come on, man.
charitable man. You can't write that.
That's funny. Yeah, I agree. I think the Bears were a disaster until this year, it feels like. And they just have been going up and up. We ranked the Bears, Packers, Lions 2 weeks ago. I think our ranking would look very different if we did it today.
Yeah.
That's so sad. You didn't even include the Vikings. You
No,
just,
no,
you didn't,
God, no.
you didn't even-
Yeah, no.
Oh, sad.
If I'm sitting Justin Jefferson, we know where the
Yeah.
Vikings are.
That tells you everything.
All right. Any other flexes?
I'm gonna give one in honor of the commissions. He's not here. The Carolina Panthers beating the Rams. Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
I didn't see the game, but I mean, you beat the Rams. The Rams look really good. Probably
Well, the Panthers, they put up a fight against the Niners.
Yeah, they did.
that's true.
They made them fight for that win. So, and what did they call? I heard them call the Panthers defense the baby Niners defense.
Oh, really?
And I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know if there's like a coach there or something, but apparently their schemes are very similar to how the Niners operate. So
I hadn't heard that. I'll
Interesting.
have to check that out.
Yeah, me neither.
yeah, the announcer said it. So yeah, no, the Panthers are an interesting team. I'm just so used to them being so awful. I didn't even realize what their record was.
Yeah.
Yeah, against the Niners, the Niners were so lucky they won. That's the game that Brock threw 3 interceptions, and I don't know what the Panthers. They should have won that game for sure, but yeah, I mean, they were making Stafford turn the ball over. Those are his first interceptions in 8 games or something like that, 9 games. It was raining, so they kept showing highlights, and then they switched over to that game at the end. Bryce Young made some really nice throws, and then Chuba was doing well, but
Yeah.
they just pound the rock. I think Chuba had 18 carries. Rico had 17 carries.
Mhm.
That's why there's some similarities of what the Bears are doing, pounding the rock, and then working the quarterbacks and the receivers and tight ends a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. They're probably going to win their division if the Buccaneers don't stay healthy. If Baker Mayfield misses time, I think.
Yeah.
All right. Anyone
Yeah.
else you want to recognize? I'm going to go Seattle Seahawks defense.
Mhm.
They destroyed the Vikings, shut them out, but they've been scoring so many points defensively. They had another defensive touchdown this weekend, and I think just Seattle is a scary team that teams are not going to want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Darnold, revenge game.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
I felt
right.
bad because I heard he's like still really good friends with a lot of them. Then
Love and war. And then I'll give one more. So Josh Allen broke Cam Newton's rushing touchdown record by a
Oh, that's right.
quarterback. So
crazy.
there you go.
Was
Josh Allen's got
76, 78?
I think so. And he's got a lot more years to go. So I'm surprised that that's all that Cam Newton had.
Yeah, me too. But it's a different era also,
It's true.
right? Like
It's true.
it
True.
was, they hadn't really, he was making those happen where the league hadn't really seen that often, right? Except for like Michael Vick.
Yeah.
But
But he's more
Josh
like a
Allen,
linebacker.
they're like making plays around that
Yeah.
more so, I think. And I want to
That's
say
true.
Cam Newton did a lot of goal line, but I guess that was, I don't know, Josh Allen can run, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, monster. All right, let's do a team ranking. Eagles, Rams, Seahawks. Who's your 1, 2, 3 out of those three teams?
You don't have
Damn.
I think I know already for me. I mean,
Do it.
Rams are first. I don't care that they took the L. Like, I'm still
Yeah.
going with them. Definitely Seahawks after that. And
Oh.
Eagles, I'm sorry, as a lifelong Eagles fan, respect Nigel, they're just last. Like, they just are not doing it. I mean, something is completely off. Maybe it's a Super Bowl hangover. Like, they're just waiting to get me to the playoffs because who cares about the regular season going with that basketball approach? Like, we don't really care about playoffs, or something fundamentally is just wrong with them. But I'm going Rams, who potentially has the MVP at quarterback, and then the Seahawks, who I don't necessarily trust Sam Darnold in the big lights. We'll see what playoff time looks like, but yeah, for sure, the Eagles are last. We'll see if they can change our minds. It hurts saying that.
I was going to say
Billy.
lifelong. That's like a
Yeah.
knife to your side.
Exactly. Fly, Eagles, fly.
I will say Seahawks first,
Mm?
then Rams, then Eagles. The Eagles have, at least in the Hurts era, they've been like a second half of the season team.
Yeah.
They always have a
Mhm.
slow start, but now they're running out of time. Like
That's true.
this is not the fact that they haven't turned it around yet is I don't think they have a lot to make up for. And the Seahawks, I think the Rams are probably a more complete team, but the Seahawks defense is so good. And
Yeah.
defense wins championships, as they say.
Very true. Broski?
Man, this is a tough one because I'm flip-flopping between teams, but I think I'm going to go Rams first. And this is where it gets tough because I'm not 100% sure on where I want to go. Because, yes, the Eagles are bad right now. They're not, I don't know what's wrong. I agree with Aaron. I think there's something going on there. I really think there's an internal issue that they're not bringing to light for whatever reason. I don't know if there's egos. Obviously, AJ Brown is, flat out open about the situation or whatever he feels. But there's turmoil. I think Saquon's not running the ball anymore. I don't know what's wrong with him. He hasn't looked a shell of himself from last year. I think there's some egos with Hurts and AJ Brown. They're both wanting to have the spotlight, and there's only so much to share. I like the ceiling more for the Eagles, but I think I'm going to put them last too. I think the Seahawks, like Chelsea said, their defense is better. Darnold is the question mark because we saw what happened last year with the Vikings. He failed at when it mattered the
To be
most.
fair, that's what the Vikings just do typically.
That's true, but
So
I
it
have
doesn't matter who the quarterback is. The Vikings will find a way.
I have seen them pull off the Minnesota Miracle on my team, so So yeah, but yeah, that's I guess another story for another day. But yeah, I think Seahawks number 2, Eagles number 3. But if the Eagles figure it out, I think obviously they can leapfrog, but it's not looking pretty. I don't see it getting any better than what it is now.
I've the last 3 weeks I've been flip-flopping the Eagles and Seahawks just in who I think is the better team just in that at conference, and the Seahawks the Seahawks lost the Rams, not Eagles, sorry, Seahawks Rams. The Seahawks lost the Rams, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
But the Seahawks beat themselves in there. And so at that moment, I was like, oh, Seahawks, I'm going with the Seahawks as a better team, even though it's close. And then the week after, I'm like, oh, no, Rams. I can't remember if the Rams like destroyed somebody. I'm like, okay, Rams are a better team. But where I'm at now is I'm going back to the Seahawks. I like Chelsea said, and you did, that defense is just on another level. And then they have so many weapons offensively with JSN. Who'd they trade for? I can't remember. Oh, Shaheed. They brought Shaheed in.
Mm-hmm.
They got a couple tight ends that are decent. They got Walker and Charbonnet, running backs that are good. Their offensive line is solid. I think they just have this like killer instinct that they could just stomp the life out of you. The Rams are really good too. I don't want to take anything away from the Rams, but there's just something about Seattle that that's the team I really don't want to play. So I'm going to go Seahawks, my number 1. Rams are going to be 2. And the Eagles, gosh, I mean, I might have a different ranking next week, but I agree. I think there's so much crazy stuff happening over there. They rode the back of Saquon last year, not taking anything away. Their defense was good, but it was Saquon, open up the passing game. Yeah. And, the offensive line's not opening up the same holes. He probably doesn't have the same explosion. Their offensive coordinator, I mean, we think fans egged his house after their last games. There's a new thing
those
going now.
Lifelong Eagles fans, man.
Yeah, that was probably
don't
Aaron.
mess around.
I think it was Nigel
out there.
Nigel's over there.
Where do you got the snack pack?
Throw pudding. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. Just throw a 4 for $1. You got it. And Chelsea, that's the other point you made is last year. I remember the Eagles getting killed in the beginning. There just was something off. The Sirianni was like arguing with the fans during games, but then they just turned it on to high gear and they were beat people down, ultimately go win the Super Bowl. But yeah, this year just feels different. Something's amiss there. And the Cowboys are on their heels.
I was just gonna say, I think the Cowboys are coming for them, and they've turned it on.
How did they turn it around? Their defense was putrid.
Those moves.
I hate
Jerry
the
Jones
Cowboys,
did.
man. I can't.
Getting rid of Micah Parsons solved it all.
But yeah, they got some guys healthy. They traded for Quinnen Williams. I think they traded for another tackle. I did not expect this. I don't think anybody they just beat the Chiefs. Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Well, they beat the Chiefs and the Eagles? Two people in the Super Bowl, the last 2 Super Bowl champions? I mean, gotta mean something.
Cowboys are 2 games back.
I think they have a tie. So is it a game and a half? They're 6-5-1, I think, and then the Eagles are 8-4.
I mean, honestly, the NFL needs the Cowboys in the playoffs. I mean, just doesn't.
I don't want them there, but you're probably right. America's team.
America's team.
I would love to be a lifelong Cowboys fan.
You can be.
There's enough Cowboys fans around here. We don't need any more.
I'll be at their camp.
All right, let's do some injuries. We talked about Herbert. Don't know if he's going to miss any time yet.
Monday night against the Eagles. I know I'm talking shit right now about the Eagles, and I'm terrified to play them on Monday. Yeah. I don't want to be the team that has like after 2 straight losses? 3. No, 2 straight losses. Oof. I feel like they're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
They're gonna take it out on us.
Well, maybe Trey Lance, if he's going to play, he's going to work some magic and make us regret getting rid of him. Amon-Ra, we don't know the outcome of that. I'm expecting him not to play on Thursday. Kyron Williams, he injured his ankle. They don't suspect it to be serious, but Blake Corum's coming on strong, the running back 2 over there. He looks good.
He was already getting snaps too. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. T. Higgins is still in concussion protocol. Aaron, not that it matters. So.
Hey, I'm in a different championship race right now.
The toilet
That's true.
bowl.
The toilet bowl.
Exactly. man.
And then Chelsea, do you Drake London? His knee.
Yeah, he's out. I think he's gonna maybe play next week, but I don't know. They ruled him out. He was questionable, and then they ruled him out again right before the game.
Okay.
Chelsea, are you
I don't know
gonna
what-
are you gonna start him if he plays?
Oh yes,
It's Kirk Cousins
Definitely.
though. It's Kirk Cousins.
but it's Drake London. That I know that's true. It's Kirk Cousins, but Kirk Cousins still got an arm. He could still,
He can sling
you
it.
know, yeah, and just needs to be in the right place, right time. I don't know. Woody Marks was out, but then he
Mm.
came back in. But I don't know. I mean,
The extent.
if that
Yeah.
matters for the Texans, but
He's on your squad too, right? Woody Marks.
yeah.
Kyler Murray. We don't want him to come back. Brissett is
I
leading that
forgot about
offense, so
Kyler Murray.
leave him.
Don't
I
even mention
forgot
him.
he was-
Don't give the
They're-
Cardinals ideas. Let him.
Well, the Cardinals are not going to open his practice
good.
window.
Okay,
you
good.
know they don't want him to come back. You know
Good.
they don't. But Marvin Harrison Jr. got hurt again, his heel, so he might miss week 14. So get Michael Wilson back in your lineups if you have him. I
Mhm.
think Santa's little helper as Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
And then in Viking news, very important, J.J. McCarthy, they're expecting him to emerge from concussion protocol. So maybe Justin Jefferson would have 5 points instead of 1 or 2. Maybe he'll have 3. I don't know.
I think 5 is safe.
Yeah, 5 safe. And then let's see who's trending waiver wire wise in our sleeper league. Donnie Mitchell. Yeah, he looked good with Tyron Taylor throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm. I got my claim in.
Who's this guy, Roski? Veli?
Von
How do you say his
Vele.
name?
Belly.
Von Vele.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
He's-
claiming for him too?
Nah, not him. I'm only going after Mitchell, just in case.
Since we're in receivers, take a look at Tesla for the
Oh, yeah.
Lions.
Tesla.
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 And look at $2.
Yeah,
Godwin
and
and Mike
Evans.
Evans. Oh man, if Evans comes back, that could be good.
I already tried that. He got hurt. I'm staying away. You guys could have at it.
Mike Evans is
I
he's
drafted.
he's a tough player to have in fantasy.
Yeah.
He's gonna be real boomer bust. And
Mhm.
I don't know. This might be his last year, right?
Oh, maybe.
Did I hear
Yeah.
that?
Could be. Yeah.
Champ, were you going to say something?
No, you're good.
Running backs, Blake Corum, we just
Corum.
talked about, and then drop down to Jordan Mason. No Vikings are getting picked up. I mean, let's be serious.
Mm.
This guy, Malik Davis, he's fast. He had a nice breakaway run against those Chiefs. And then you got P. Ryan and Mitchell. Anybody need a tight end? I probably do. My Charger tight end. Come on, man.
Waller.
Gadsden.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they're using him to block a lot more because of
Mhm.
our O-line deficiencies.
That makes sense.
Man, Waller, wasn't Eric like all over this
Oh,
dude
yeah.
at
Yeah,
the
he was.
beginning of the season? He's like, this guy's gonna win. He's gonna win my league.
And then he got hurt.
And then he gets
I know,
hurt.
it was-
If the Broncos gave this guy more touches, I would.
Yeah.
But yeah, his production's really inconsistent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
man.
drafted him.
But look,
Ugh.
Oh,
look
you
who he
did?
plays next, though. Vegas
Vegas. It's a lot of mouths to feed over there.
might be the chance.
And then quarterback Tyrod Taylor's the number 1
Oh
streaming
wow.
quarterback.
Okay.
Look at Shook, number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, against the
And
Dolphins
Shador.
division game.
Shador.
Shador. Shadork. Huh?
Chelsea, how do you
Sorry.
feel about Shador? How do you feel about that guy?
I feel nothing about him. I don't get it.
Oh, she feels nothing. That might
I
be the
feel
worst
nothing.
That
thing.
hurts even more.
It's even more.
He's not worth her
He's
time.
He's the second, third string on a crappy team. I don't like. I mean,
Starting quarterback in a foundational team, Cleveland Browns. Come on.
America's
Supposedly-
second team.
Yeah.
the Browns are one of 2 teams that have never made it to the Super Bowl. Original
This-
teams.
This
That
is
and
the
the
first
Lions.
time they've had Shador Sanders, so that could be changing here soon.
I do like the stat where they show like quarterbacks for the Browns for the last 20 years. It's been like 27.
It's awful.
It's
That's
terrible.
crazy. That is nuts.
It's terrible. It's where you go to like kill your career. Even Flacco was like, "I'm out." I can't
Yeah,
do this
get me
anymore.
out of here. I'm gonna eat by myself in Cincinnati. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Well, and allegedly Dylan Gabriel's girlfriend or fiance wrote some stuff that they think it's shade at Shador because Gabriel, she thinks, of course, that's her man. He should be playing. There's something in there. I got to go find the tweets. I was reading about it the other
Oh,
day.
yeah,
Dang.
it's a
He's a
tea.
stud too. I think
But
that's
how
a nice.
many of those quarterbacks would do really well on another team, though?
True.
Yeah.
Well, you talked about Lance. You think Lance got a raw deal, so maybe if he would have, he also was hurt. Trey Lance was hurt.
He got
when
hurt, yeah.
Mhm.
Trey Lance did not
And
work for
then-
the 49ers. Everyone worked. I could go in there and work for the 49ers right now.
But then,
The Niners
I
did
could
give
hit
up
it off
3.
the C-Mac and then just look like a beast too.
And then throw it to C-Mac.
Yeah, exactly. He'll throw it to me actually. So.
Hey, they tried to do a pass with C-Mac. It just nobody was open, I guess. So they tried it against the Browns.
Oh yeah, see the Montgomery one too. I was like, okay, let's get some passing yards too. And then what's his face? Just Goff just completely butterfingers.
It happens. It feels like a nice segue to let's hand out some wedgies, some well-deserved,
oh, I have one.
terrible
I
play.
have 2.
Take it, Chelsea. Go for it, Chelsea.
Who?
Oh, you took mine.
What?
You took
What?
mine.
That,
There was
I'm sorry.
no
I
way
know.
that person
I know
was
you-
not going to get
Oh,
I have to say
man.
it first. I have to say it first. Never. That has never happened.
Yeah, how? That's like
He
your
left
one
like a
job.
golf ball.
have
He left a
one
divot
job.
in the turf.
The funny thing about it too, like I've always thought, like in sports career, like being the kicker. I mean, unless you're a diehard fan of the team, no one's gonna know who the kicker is. You make a bunch of money, you just go kick a ball, you don't get hit, nothing happens. You have one job: hit the ball with your foot.
Right. And I think they ended up calling it a sack on the
Yes.
holder.
They did?
Yeah.
That's the stat.
Yeah. Because he tried to run with it and they got him.
And the kicker again, why it's even better, he doesn't take any negative on the stats. It's the
Of course not.
It's crazy because Koo was automatic for a while,
Yeah.
kicking for the
Yeah.
Falcons. Like he was putting up all kinds of numbers.
He
Couldn't
was
make
bad
kicks
on
this
the
year.
Chargers, but then
Yeah.
he went to like play in Europe and he came back. It was so good. Remember that
I
one
forgot he
game
was on the
with
Chargers.
Yeah, that they drafted him, I think. But when he was on the Falcons, remember that one game where he got 3 like conversions? Right? No. Was it that one where onside kick? He got 3 onside
Oh,
kicks
that's
in the
right.
same
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
See, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a cheat code. But I
So what
think
do
the
they-
lesson is don't draft a kicker. The Niners don't draft kickers. The Raiders drafted
Yeah.
Sebastian Janikowski in the first
Oh,
round
that's
years
right.
ago. Oh,
Janikowski, legendary kicker.
yeah, great name. They could have got him in the 6th.
True.
He was just very. I think he was like their highest scorer for a while. Though,
He was.
Like
He
so
was.
I think it paid off.
So the Raiders are still in
Janikowski.
purgatory. They haven't. Yeah.
God, I
good
haven't heard
God.
that name in a long time. No, but the conspiracy, right, is that this is a gambling
Oh yeah.
thing.
Mm.
I don't know how real that is because that hurt.
Oh,
Like, in
that
slow
did-
motion, that looks so painful.
He's probably gonna have turf toe now based on that.
That's good. That's like actual turf toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense to me.
does.
Roski, who's your other
Well,
one?
that's who I had. This was going to be my chance to pitch a job to the Giants, so it's been ruined. No, I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, cool. I mean, I saw that. I was at the airport, and I was like, I literally went to the restroom right when it happened, and I'm like, no, I got a text. Something happened. I don't remember, but I looked away, and I looked back, and I see the holder running with them. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Did they run a trick play or what?
Right.
And then and then I saw the replay. I'm like, he kicked the ground? Like, how does that happen? And I was like, no, this is a wedgie right away. And I was gonna pitch
It's the new kick heard round the world.
seriously.
Ray Finkeled that.
Yeah.
What's worse, that kick or the butt fumble?
I mean, that fumble is so funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the butt
the,
fumble.
the butt
Yeah.
fumble was just funny.
With the name.
It's so funny.
The butt fumble was just funny. This one's
And
sad.
Sanchez, man, it's
Yeah.
Poor
But
Mark.
I'll give a wedgie to Zay Flowers. I already vented to you guys on our group message, but he only had 6 yards. So it was 1.6 because he had a catch, right? And then he fumbled. Cost me my matchup in the guillotine league that I'm in. So I got eliminated thanks to Mr. Flowers. So he's in the do not draft list from now going forward on my book. So Mr. Flowers, and I know Aaron said the whole Ravens, and yes, they do deserve a wedgie, all the Ravens, but because how do you lose to the Bengals? But yeah, for me, it's Flowers. I hate that guy now. Sorry.
He's handing out some hate. Who do you got, Roach?
I was gonna go with the kicker as well. I mean, it was unfortunate. I was training with my daughter, who's 2 years old, on how to kick penalty kicks in soccer, and so she was striking, nailing them every single time, and now she just hits the ground and misses the ball. So it's unfortunate because she saw
no
that
more
happen,
TV
just
for
ruined
her.
Yeah,
No more.
It's straight generational trauma.
exactly. The youth nation is ruined from this kick.
Thanks a lot, Koo. Oh,
I love
man.
it. Where were you? Where were you when Koo made that kick?
I mean, the other one though, like again, we got to bag on the Ravens some more. Lamar losing me 6 points. Zay Flowers being terrible.
I think he's hurt still.
He is hurt
for sure.
They're hiding it. They're hiding it.
And they won't say it, but he's definitely hurt.
But that goes in the other part. If he's hurt and King Henry is getting 6 yards a clip, why do you run him only 10 times? Force feed that down Cincinnati the whole time. Burn him into the ground, and they just don't do it. So I'm just like, the coaching staff too, like everything is just terrible over there.
Yeah, because you're right. Derrick Henry he's a freight train, right? Mm-hmm. You can't just you gotta he's gotta go and keep going until he just finds a hole. Yeah, I agree.
And he was running good that last game too. They just we're not doing that anymore. We're done.
So then what's wrong with John Harbaugh on that team? Because the Ravens are known as a successful, they draft well organized.
They lost their defensive coordinator, which explains, the Seahawks.
Oh,
they have
yep.
their defensive coordinators. That explains why their defense sucks. But I don't know why their offense looks so terrible.
Because it's still the same guy that's been calling plays at least for a couple of years, I think. But
Lamar's not able to make it look amazing when it never really was, right? And that's
I think he bails them out a lot with his escapability and them having the defense is having to scheme for if he takes off running, and if they know he's got a wounded leg or whatever it is and he doesn't have the explosion, then you can shut down a defense that's not as dynamic. Just looks away on TV.
A pocket quarterback passer, and he's just not that. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah. And then their defense is you got to be able to get off the field sometimes, and I'll give the Bengals credit just because they are bad, but that division plays the most impressive division games. The AFC North is so
they kill each other.
It's unpredictable, so you never know. Like the worst team will beat the best team in that division.
Right. Yeah.
Shador's probably going to get a win if he plays somebody in that division, Aaron.
Oh, he will.
He'll beat the Raiders and then the Steelers. Okay, so that's going to be one of my wedgies is the Steelers. The fans were so mad in that game against the Bills. They're chanting to fire Tomlin.
Wow.
And I think I knew this, but I conveniently let it go. So they were outrushed by 200 yards. The Steelers were outrushed by 200 yards, over 200 yards. Their offensive coordinator is Arthur Smith. And this is Aaron Rodgers' boy. And he was with Rodgers with Green Bay for a little bit and then with the Jets. Arthur Smith is not good. He was the head coach of the Falcons for a little bit. He's a disaster. I don't know why they keep giving him a job.
Yeah, he was terrible on the Falcons.
Yeah. The decision-making. Go ahead. Go for it.
The Falcons?
Arthur Smith was on the Falcons. He was their head coach for a bit.
So did he teach Koo how to kick the ball too? I mean, that would make sense.
I think so. You're onto something. It's all Arthur's fault and that silly mustache if he's still rocking that thing. But yeah, Tomlin's been there for 19 years.
Yeah.
Time to out with the old guard.
I think you might have to. All right. Any other wedges? while you're thinking, I'm going to go outside the NFL for a second. We're going to go to
Oh.
college football. Ohio State and the Michigan game. Did you see that Michigan player headbutt the referee?
Oh, I did. Yes.
They did not kick him out of the game.
I
That's
can't believe he
nuts.
didn't get
What?
ejected. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's nuts.
How did they? Because they even conferred about, they threw the penalty and the refs were talking with each other and they just gave him like, oh, this is the first, I don't know.
Telling
I
you,
want to say
if
technical
someone
foul, but
had
it's not.
money.
Yeah.
Someone had money on that
Yeah.
game. Refs had money on that game.
That's nuts. I thought you were gonna say Lane Kiffin for leaving Ole Miss and going to LSU.
I did watch the videos of the old Miss fans flipping him off as he's walking into the airplane and yelling stuff at him.
I
Yeah,
thought that
the
was
We got to give an honorary one for Aaron Rodgers, right? For
Yeah.
his lovely comments about his teammate. I mean, talk about a real leader. So,
He does it. That's his, that's the thing. They're
He's-
getting the
he's the
full
worst.
Aaron Rodgers experience without any of the good.
He's the worst.
But
Sorry, David.
he looked
Sorry,
like
David,
he
I
was
know
in he was in the
He really-
octagon.
He was saying that he was like turning it around. I know. I'm like, I'm sure he had everybody fooled.
Oh yeah. But he's like a politician. And then I want to do one more. My starting running back room, 0 touchdowns. All 4 of you collectively are getting wedgies, losers. That's one for Dowdle,
Four-way
one for Taylor.
wedgie.
4-way wedgie. Dowdle,
even
Taylor,
Taylor.
Jacobs, and Judkins. They're all getting wedgies.
everybody.
Everybody.
Hold them accountable, Chris.
Yeah, Taylor for sure. I mean, he's supposed to be your set and forget.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. That's what we got on the agenda. Any last words before we say our goodbyes?
good luck to all of you who are still in the
In the hunt.
playoff hunt. I can't wait for 2 of you to join me down here.
I'll be there shortly.
I feel-
Don't worry.
I feel like we should have had some music queued up for Aaron just to like wish him well. Some sad music.
You know what? I don't understand. Can you go back to the standings? And
Yeah.
sorry to have you pull them up.
That's all good.
Eric didn't lock. Isn't he already like? Because I think Rudy can still catch him up.
Yep.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, he's got the same
Record,
record,
right?
right?
One loss okay, same as Chris.
So it's
that's
just
what it is.
one.
Okay.
But point wise, Rudy has more than Eric. So if Eric
Oh.
loses and Rudy wins, yeah.
So Rudy needs to beat me.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Hey, maybe I
Chris,
should.
what do you-
Nah, I'm not gonna sabotage the league.
Hey, Lamar's going to be there of open for somebody, so
That'll just be sacrilege.
I still need him for my championship, so I got to hang on to him.
Did we have a something going on for the toilet bowl? Was there
The only punishment I remember is that last place has to get the trophy engraved and bring it to the champion.
is that last
that's-
after the toilet bowl or
Yeah, after the bottom of the toilet bowl, yeah.
Now,
Okay.
Eric said that he wanted to do something else, but I don't know if that ever came to fruition.
okay?
We'll see. There'll be something different next year. The bet last year, the toilet bowl was going to be by a round, but we never made it happen. So I don't remember who. Eric was last place. The father
Yeah.
was last place last year.
That's why
To
it
be
didn't happen.
He tried. He really
did.
did try.
He did. I just wanted to say he was last place. So he better watch this
So,
and know.
little throwback.
Yeah.
Go down memory lane. All right, y'all. Have a good night.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good one.
All right, bye.